No. It's fine.
Why not? Let's get started. This is
Let's
so
see.
exciting.
Can anybody hear? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can hear my own voice. Okay. Did you all have a chance to see the rules over here? Yes, okay. Thank you. Yes, well, we do have rules because we have guests here at the Ernest Borgnine Theater. Beautiful theater. We want to make sure it stays that way. So we ask you to please, first of all, yes, turn off your cell phones and no flash photography because, believe you me, we have enough trouble up there on stage as it is. So no eating or drinking in the house. And you may have seen this one. Oh yeah, no bothering your neighbor, like in a creepy way.
Uh-oh.
And and then in a minute you're going to see a little slide that says no animal puppets. What that actually means is no hand puppets. Okay, we fixed that. For those of you in the first two rows, the spotlight may fall somewhere around where you are actually sitting. So, if that happens, please refrain from making like animal shadows and finger puppets and all that stuff because it can be really, really distracting, right?
It's very
That's right.
tempting.
And I'll be watching.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. So we're going to just put that to the side for right now. And then before we begin today's proceedings, we just thought that we would invite all of you to turn to the person next to you and offer the sign of peace. So feel free to stand up and walk around the room, folks. Yeah, if you just like to, just a nice little,
This works. Yes, you can do this.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do this too.
All right, are you making new friends back there?
Great,
Yeah?
great.
Okay.
what's going on?
Oh, wait a minute.
No,
wait,
no,
children,
no.
what did... Oh, yes, for everything there is a season. Turn. This is not the season, children. Turn right around and go towards that blinking exit sign.
We haven't earned it.
Thank you very much for trying. Oh,
Sorry
they're
about
always
that.
so eager to do the Lord's work.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, why don't
What do you
why
think?
don't you go see if Reverend Mother's ready?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Yeah,
go
that's
check.
a good idea. Okay. Yeah?
Yes.
Reverend,
Let's
okay.
do this.
So, all right,
Okay.
then I'll tell him how to, yeah. Okay, so everybody, in just a minute, Reverend Mother's going to be coming into the room, and we have a very, very special way of greeting her, okay? What we do is we, the sisters, say, Reverend Mother in the house, and then everybody in the room makes a fist
try.
with your right hand, and you go, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah? Yeah, she loves it. Okay, let's practice it. Everybody, right? Reverend Mother in the house. Whoo! Oh, you are such
They're doing
beautiful
great.
people. I
They're
knew
doing
it.
great.
The minute I saw them, I knew they were beautiful
right.
people.
That's right.
Okay, so then the only other thing that we need to, sort of pass by you is that if Reverend Mother says, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen," if you answer her with, "Good evening, Reverend Mother," it really tickles her. Okay, so just try to keep.
She's
that
ready.
Oh, okay, she's ready. Okay.
She's ready.
Okay, so in just a moment, Reverend Mother will be coming. Everybody, okay.
There she is.
Oh, here's Reverend Mother. Oh, we're so glad to see you, Reverend Mother. Oh, Reverend Mother in the house.
Good job.
Do we have everybody? Yes.
Where's Amnesia? Amnesia's missing.
Amnesia, dear.
Amnesia?
Amnesia, where are you, dear?
Oh,
Amnesia.
Oh, there she is.
how'd you get up there?
Well, come along, Amnesia. Yes, that's right. This way, you don't play the organ, remember? Yes, we're all friends here. Oh, look, there's Sister Hubert. Go get her.
Come on. There we go. Okay.
Yes.
Right there.
She's a little nervous.
Good girl.
She's a big mess is what she is. Well, could I have a little light here, please? Yes, right here. Oh, not too many Catholics here. Yes, follow me, voice. Right here, right in the center. Yes, thank you. Well, that's Father Myopia, our archery instructor. Well, good afternoon, friends, and welcome to the Scottish Rite Cathedral. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming here this evening and participating in our little fundraising activities. Now, before we begin, we'd like to clarify a little confusion about the set here. You see, our students are sharing the stage, and they are putting on the show Vaseline. And I told them that we wouldn't be working on it.
Reverend Mother?
What is it I'm talking here?
It's grease.
What?
Grease.
Grease?
Grease.
Oh, grease! Of course. Well, anyway, I promised them we wouldn't disturb their handiwork. So that's why things may seem a bit incongruous at times. Now, we have a wonderful introductory song for you. But before we begin, let us ask the Lord to bless our endeavors. Sister Robertan, if you will.
Veni Creator Spiritus, mentes tuorum visita, imple superna gratia, quae tu creasti pectora. Some will think of convents as the places where we pray, but let us tell you, convents are much more than that today. We're dedicated people, but we like to have our fun.
We're here today to share with you the humor of the nun.
Nunsense is habit forming, let us tell you why.
When a sister gets applause, it's a special high.
There is nothing we can do once we get a laugh or two. It's something we cannot control once we're on a roll.
Have you heard the one about the traveling sales nun who really drew a crowd? Well, it seems his farmer had a horse, rather well endowed.
Sister, nonsense may be habit forming, but let's draw the line.
Cut the cheap shots, why be common?
We can be divine.
Everybody's here, so let's tell them who we are.
This is Sister Robertan. She sings and drives the car.
Beep, beep.
Sister Mary Amnesia doesn't know her real name.
A crucifix fell on her head, her memory's gone, what a shame. Sister Hubert is our novice mistress and our guiding light.
She's second in command and stands at Reverend Mother's right. Sister Leo is the youngest. As a novice, she's brand new.
And I'm your Reverend Mother, Sister Mary Regina. That's cool.
Nunsense is habit forming, that's what people say. We're here to prove that nuns are fun, perhaps a bit risque.
We still wear our habits to retain our magic spell. Though we're on our way to heaven, we're here to raise some hell.
agree. Nonsense is habit, for we're hooked, and all we know is we just can't kick it. Though some folks may pick it, we just can't kick this nonsense. So on with the show.
Oh, that was good. Yes. Oh, that winded me. Yes.
Sit down.
Oh, goodness. Well, thank you. Now, for those of you that don't know what our little fundraiser is all about, you see, we had a small disaster back at the convent. Our cook, Sister Julia, child of God,
Child of God.
served ceviche soie soup, and nearly every sister died instantly of botulism.
It was kind of like the Last Supper.
You know, we wouldn't be alive tonight if it hadn't been for the fact that we were off playing bingo with some Marinos.
What a bunch of cutthroats they turned out to be, huh? I still say Reverend Mother cheated when she didn't call B-15. That was all I needed, just that one.
Calm down, sister. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Lord knows she isn't pretty, but she doesn't cheat.
Fine, I forgive her.
Oh, that's big of you. Well, the important fact is that when we got back to the convent, we found 52 of our sisters lying face down in that soup.
Well, none of us knew what to do, so we all began praying for guidance.
And that's when I had a vision. Now, it was either St. Catherine of Siena or Thomas Aquinas in drag. I can never tell those two apart. Well, have you ever seen them together? I mean, think about it. Well, anyway, when we got back to the... I was instructed to start a greeting card company, which of course I did, and it was a huge success.
And we were able to bury 48 of the 52 dead sisters. And then Reverend Mother bought a big screen TV for the convent. Now, personally, I would have buried all the sisters before buying a big screen, but as mistress of the novices, I'm only number 2, and one tries very hard not to question Reverend Mother.
And one will try harder in the future. That's right, dear. Well, the important fact is that we had to put the last 4 sisters in the freezer.
And Sister Julia, child of God, is
Child of
having
God.
a fit about that.
Which is why we are putting on this little show. We've just got to raise enough money to bury those last 4 dead sisters.
Now, we really hope that you'll forgive us for the limitations put on us by the loss of so many of our sisters, but if they hadn't died, we wouldn't have to bury them, and we wouldn't be here in the first place.
But they did, we do, and they're ours. So there it is. Now, about a week ago, I held tryouts for our little show, and I chose those sisters whom I felt were the very best of what was left of us. And I asked each of them to prepare something that best displayed her talents.
But, first we thought you might be interested in knowing a little of the history of the Little Sisters of Hoboken, so that's what this next song is all about. Come on, girls.
You see, we started off running a leper colony. Well, I know that some of you might think that a bit distasteful, but all the good causes were taken. So anyway, I thought, well, what is it I'm talking
Amnesia's in my spot.
What?
She's in my spot again.
Amnesia. Amnesia, dear. You're right over here. Right here, right next to me. Yes. Did you have a nice trip?
Yes.
Oh, good. Are you happy now, Leo?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Well, let's just get on with it, eh? Father Christopher, let's do it.
Ave Maria, it's so heavenly to be a member of a group that's putting on a show. It's great. Although it is a difficult transition for this started off as missionaries, which of course is obviously much more apropos. But their mission got in trouble, and that burst their holy bubble.
We were caught in an imbroglio.
And we finally had to go, so we hope you'll understand if we're not absolutely grand, or we feel a little queasy, we're uneasy in this show.
Now I'll start from the beginning. Now pay attention. I'm going to give you the history of our order, and there's going to be a quiz on it afterwards. Filled with great anxiety, Sister Hubert sailed with me, and Sister Robert had to a land of unknown circumstance. We reached our destination with a bit of trepidation, where we come to order lepers back to work in southern France.
No.
No, that's not right. We've come to join an order working with lepers on an island south of France. Yeah, that's it.
Each of us as best we could cut a tree and chop some wood, which then was used in building humble huts for quarantine. When Sister Marquis Bonnet finished up the porta-john, we all sat down and waited for the first of those unclean.
And they came from everywhere.
There were Hottentots with rotten tots and baskets on each mother's head.
And Zulus, they concluded, never understood a thing they said.
Bangies who were ganging up on natives who were being fed.
And Swazi who were goosing all the bushmen in the line ahead.
It was dreadful. The pygmies had their noses stuck in everybody's business, while Watusis had their business stuck in everybody's nose. But the truth of the matter, if you really want to know, was that everybody's business was about to decompose.
Hubert, Robert, Ann, and I are lucky that we're still alive, for sisters went to pieces at a devastating rate. When a novice spilled her food at first, we thought it rather crude, till we realized her hand was on the floor with a fork and a plate.
Wait!
There's more.
The Protestants, it seems, had set out to wreck our dreams.
We had humble huts while they built leper condos by the sea.
Competing for its leper put our mission work in jeopardy, so we devised a plan to avoid catastrophe.
We challenged them to race, because we thought we'd trump their ace in the 100-meter dash. When we entered her rose,
But as she was victory bound, her shanaz fell on the ground.
If it hadn't fallen off, she'd have won it by a nose.
Poor Rose.
Bummer.
Hubert, Robert, Ann, and I had managed once more to survive, but this time we knew we were in a truly hopeless spot.
So we packed up what was left, feeling totally bereft, and got out while the going was still able to be got. We came back home to Hoboken, but with spirits so broken, no one really knew if we'd pull through. The Reverend Mother prayed there would be a new crusade, and we were doing great till Sister Julia made that stew. Mon Dieu! Ave Maria, it's so heavenly to be a
Mother!
sister, making a debut in front of you. It's a difficult transition, for the missioner's position was up till now the only one we knew. It's sad but true, so we hope you'll understand if we're not absolutely grand, but we will do our best
Gutman star!
to see that you're impressed. We hope you'll pass the test. Now the rest is up to you.
There, thank you so very much. Thank you. Yes, and now we will have that quiz we told you about. Yes,
Yes.
where's she going?
Oh, Amnesia. Amnesia,
What?
where are you going, honey?
I'm just going with them.
No, honey, you have the quiz to do.
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
Go get your things. I just don't know how to get through to her Reverend Mother.
I know. I keep hoping that when she remembers who she is, we'll discover she belongs to the Franciscans.
Come on, honey, you all right?
Okay.
There we go. You ready?
Yes.
Now remember what I taught in the novitiate. Gentle but firm.
Gentle but firm. Ow.
Good luck, honey.
Okay, thanks. Hello. Now, I want you to all sit up straight, eyes forward, and pay attention, okay? Okay. Do you know what time it is? You see, I always know what time it is, because back at the convent, we have this huge clock with the 12 apostles painted on it. And I know when the big hand is on the John and the little hand is on the Peter, it's time for the sisters to get down on their knees and pray. Okay. Now, If you know the answer to this question, or these questions, I want you to make sure you raise your hand, okay? Okay. Question number 1. The leper colony was located on an island south of... They raise their hand. Very good. Now, that is supposed to be a St. Christopher medal, but one of our other sisters got confused. And you know what? He's not a saint any longer anyways, but enjoy. It's quite pretty. All right, now question number 2 is a bit harder than the first one, so you're going to need to rack your brains for this, all right. Why did the sisters leave the leper colony? Anybody? No one? Does nobody have a brain in here, really? No one? Oh! We've got a repeat offender over here. Oh no, that was you. Very good! See? They were paying attention. The rest of you might need to do penance today. Do we have any Catholics in the audience? This is the crowd, I guess. Well, here is a St. Jude incense for you. It smells quite lovely. Now, wasn't there a good song about a St. Jude a few years ago? St. Jude. I think that's how it went. Anyways, enjoy. All right, question number 3. Now, this is a question that Sister Hubert asked me to ask you. Do you think it was wrong for Reverend Mother to buy a big screen TV before she buried the last 4 dead sisters?
Well, I think that is just about enough time on the quiz. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present to you Sister Mary Leo with her interpretation of Morning at the Convent. Sister Leo.
I wake up all bleary when I first hear the age-old query.
Benedicite.
Dominus. Thank God we can't speak to each other. I'm not in the mood to be cheery. Put on the tunic and scapular, then the wimple. Look, no mirror. The gimp and veil complete the nun's couture. At an ungodly hour, the bell in the tower signals a warning. We've made it through one more night. It's time to greet a new morning. But before I go downstairs, I clear my head of woes and cares by dancing my way through my morning prayer. So, if you wake up feeling blah, try my proven formula. Point your toes and plie. Once each day. Thank you.
Sister Leo, that was so beautiful.
Oh, you would have seen a lot more, but Reverend Mother won't let me wear a tutu.
Well, You know how Reverend Mother feels about the traditional habit.
If God had intended for everyone to look like people,
He wouldn't have invented nuns. You got it, kid.
Yeah, but if I can't wear a tutu, I'll never become a famous ballerina.
Sister Mary Leo, have we forgotten about humility?
You're gonna tell
Listen
me
here.
all about it now.
I'm going to tell you. Yes. Enough. I've always taught the novices that God is on their side when they're looking for the strength to avoid pride.
I know that being humble is a virtue we hold dear, but how can I be humble and advance in my career?
Sister Leo, your vocation is your career. Could you all excuse me for just a minute? Sister, I want to say something before this goes any further. You see, ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a nun. My dream was to enter the convent and work my way up to Mother Superior and turn the little sisters of Hoboken into the big sisters of Newark. But you know what? The first thing I learned on entering the convent was we do not strive for position, just perfection. Besides, she who exalts herself shall be she who humbles herself shall be exalted. Reverend Mother is the boss, and so I must obey, but as mistress of the novices, I shine in my own way.
If I'm really humble, I could have a shot at a bit of exaltation with my simple art.
You got it, kid. The biggest ain't the best. Very often we're impressed by a tiny diamond chip that seems to outshine all the rest. So pay attention now. Here's what you must do. Don't demand the spotlight, let the spot come to you.
Oh, I'm beginning to see the light.
Remember Sister Hilda, whose endowment was so great.
When she put on her collar, it stood out like a plate.
Well, one day when the bishop came, she went to the door. As she knelt to kiss his ring, she fell flat out on the floor and proved the biggest ain't the best, as the bishop will attest. The Lord tells us the least are often those that are the blessed. So let that be a lesson to you, try to understand. The people with the biggest drums don't always lead the band. Oh, the biggest ain't the best. Very often we're impressed by a tiny diamond chip that seems to outshine all the rest. So do what you do well.
I know I'll be fine.
Just remember to be humble as we proudly go and smile, baby.
Sparkle, Neely.
Sing out, Louise. And shine.
I get it.
Oh, that sounded dandy. It was wonderful from backstage.
Thank you so much.
How do you like it, huh? I call it my convent veranda look.
Sister, I'm appalled. Now you show some respect.
Oh, cool your jets, Rev. Come on.
jets?
No, look, I got another little surprise for you.
Another surprise.
Yeah. Well, you see, I realized that when you were putting the show together, you kind of forgot to put in a number for me. So I've been working on a song, and I thought that maybe, you could find a space for it. Here, listen to this. When I became a nun at a very early age, I had to...
Sister Robertan, you are the understudy. Do you understand what a great honor and responsibility that is? You must be ready at a moment's notice should an emergency arise. Consider me. I am the Mother Superior, not a musical comedy star.
I realized that in the opening number. Yeah, look. I don't need to sound ungrateful. I'd rather have a spot that is just for Robert Ann. I'm not asking for a lot. The understudy never shines until the star is ill. And then the crowd is hostile. The star's not on the bill.
Sister, do you think we should be discussing this in front of the audience?
Oh, playing second fiddle positively means this kid will never get a moment on the stage alone. Even, God forbid, something happened and you did get sick.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, well, an understudied part is not my own. Here, look, I've been reading up on being an understudy. Believe me, it is not encouraging. Look at that, look at that line. You see that? here knows that Darlene Lever is also BB Osterwald. Carol Channing wasn't sick, so BB wasn't called. That girl Lenore Nemitz has it on her resume that she understudied everyone. Where is she today, huh?
Well, there's Shirley MacLaine.
Oh, no. Shirley doesn't count. That was just bizarre. Carol Haney breaks a leg and Shirley is a star. That's about as rare as Lana Turner down at Schwab's. It's a miracle when understudies get the starring jobs.
Well, I guess you should start praying.
Oh, yeah, for what?
A miracle.
Oh, give me a break. Oh. Playing second fiddle positively means this kid will never get a part, cause everybody knows whoever understudied Merman as the gypsy mama permanently ended up as second-hand Rose.
Reverend Mother, I'm ready.
That's Amnesia. I'm going to get her ready for her number.
Oh, Amnesia has a number? Well, she can't even remember her own name. Oh, come on, Rev, I got a song. It's all ready to go. It's ready to go. Come on, I got aspirations.
Well, you can kiss your aspirations goodbye.
Gotta figure out a way to get a solo spot so I can prove that what it takes I got. Maybe then she'll understand this feeling in my soul that I deserve a leading role.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, sometimes I think I take full responsibility for the predicament that has brought us here this evening. You see, Sister Julia, child of God,
Child of God.
never really has had a handle on her vocation. Why, just the other week, we had the Monsignor over for dinner, and I asked Julia to prepare something a little special. Well, a few minutes later, I see her in the kitchen setting up the ironing board. So I says to her, Julia, what in hell are you doing? She says, I'm making pressed duck. And then she asks, how do you get down off a duck? And I says, well, how'd you get up there in the first place? Oh, come on, folks. I tell you, it's not easy. We used to have 71 members in our order. Now, thanks to that nitwit Julia, we're down to 19. So I thought if you knew a little bit more about
Reverend
our order,
Mother.
you'd... What?
I thought I was supposed to do this part.
What? Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's right. I promised little sister Who's It here that she could do this part. You go right ahead, sister. Yes.
Thank you.
Hubert, keep an eye on her while I run off to the little nun's room.
You got it, Rev.
Hello. My name is Sister Mary. For a moment there, I thought I remembered my real name. Anyways, I'm here tonight to tell you what being a nun means to me. And Reverend Mother says if I give a good enough talk, maybe one of you will want to join our order. Well, I think that's just wonderful. That you want to be a nun, and you think it might be fun to be one of the ones who's a nun.
Oh, nice. Yes, very nice.
Then the order you elect to select should reflect, I suspect, a desire to perfect all you've done up to now. I wish that somehow. Cut it out, will ya? Why, Sister Marionette, what are you doing here? I thought you stayed in France with the Protestants. No way, Jose. Girls, if you want to join an order, at least join one that still wears a habit. Oh, but sister, I know that we still wear our habits, but even I know that a habit does not a nun make. Oh, get real, will ya? Hit it, sweetheart. It's really very simple. With the wimple you learn. You get more respect, which you don't have to earn. You move right up in lines without waiting your turn. Virtues like patience are not our concern. Oh, but sister, I thought virtue was always our concern. Think about the solemn vows. There are three we must espouse: poverty, chastity, and obedience. Now. Cut it out. What are you trying to do? Make me go deaf? Oh, don't be silly, sister. You can't go deaf. Everyone can see that nuns don't have ears. Now, where was I? Let's start with poverty and Poverty's not fun. What do you mean poverty's not fun? You can't deny we live like we're from Beverly Hills, while Mother Superior pays all the bills. Wake up, smell the coffee, girl, our lives are first rate. From a nun's point of view, poverty's great. What do you mean poverty's great? Well, we can have everything, we just can't own it. Oh. Chastity is where we found our postulants are losing ground. You must be celibate. You can't screw around, sister. Obedience is number 3. We cannot question what will be if you have no opinions. Believing is easy. Wait a minute. I think I'm beginning to remember who I am. It was Gershwin, honey, 1935, and you weren't in it. Now back to obedience. If pain can make this perfect, then this vow is for you. Every time you disobey, they beat your ass black and blue. The confessional's where she belongs. Everything she says is wrong. Sister's just jealous, 'cause I stole her song. Dedication and commitment, yourself all up. Don't finish that one. No habit, no ticket to fun. This song is ouch. Get the hook.
You knew, Hubert.
Yes.
I know you knew.
Yes, I did. Oh, please don't let this affect your generosity this evening.
Really, we've just got to get those girls out of the freezer. I mean, you never know when the health inspector might be coming around.
Did I miss something?
Just the boat, dear. Just the boat.
Oh, we don't have a boat. Sister drove us in the car.
Amnesia, Reverend Mother was just wondering when the health inspector might come by.
Oh, he came by this afternoon.
What do you mean he came this afternoon? You've been here all morning practicing with us.
Well, yes, but he called yesterday.
What? Well, Amnesia, why don't you tell us these things? Oh, this could be terrible. Oh, Amnesia, I forgot. Go and phone the convent right away. See if anything's happened.
Use my phone, it'll be faster.
Hubert, what are we going to do? This could be terrible. Oh, I thought I had you have her answer everything to me.
Oh, no. Don't you blame me for this. I didn't go buy the big screen TV.
Oh, no, don't bring that up. You know that I did know we didn't have enough. But what is that noise? Give me that right now.
What? I'm a believer.
Oh, this is just terrible.
Reverend Mother, I got the answering machine.
Well, what did it say?
It said that Sister Ralph Marie had to go down to the Board of Health for questioning.
Oh, this is awful. Oh, Amnesia, this is terrible. This is a fine mess you've gotten us into. Oh, this is just terrible, Amnesia.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Regina, you did not have to be so hard on her.
Oh, you know I didn't mean it. Go see if she's all right. Fine. Oh. You know, it's not easy being a Reverend Mother. Trying to be a leader in these permissive times, it's almost impossible. Take Robert Ann, for example. When she first came to the convent, they told me she was streetwise. I thought that meant she knew her way around town. That girl knows things you don't see on HBO. Why, just the other week, she comes into me office and tells me she's writing a book for her gym class on feminine hygiene. You know what she's calling it? The Catholic Girl's Guide to an Immaculate Conception. Oh, I tell you, it's not easy. You know, sometimes I wonder why I became a nun in the first place. I didn't have to, you know. The other girls don't know this, but I used to be a tightrope walker. Oh, it's true. My mother and father had a high wire act. They were billed as 2 tons on a tightrope. They were both a bit on the hefty side. My father used to say that if we worked real hard, it'd be better than the flying Melendez. Oh, all of us kids were in the act. All except our sister, Mary Claire. She took up the contortionist. And one night they were trying out a new position and, well, I don't like to talk about it. Well, I was telling you something else. The act, yes. Well, we were booked in London and we had a wire stretched across the river, for a publicity stunt. No net, mind you. And there they were, 2 tons on a tightrope. When the wire snapped and suddenly, boom, boom, 2 tons in the Thames. Well, I got to tell you, I prayed to the Lord right then and there that if he'd save them, I'd become a nun. Well, how was I to know he was going to come through? I thought they were goners for sure. Since the Lord kept his part of the bargain, I thought I'd better keep mine. So here I am. Did you want to know the truth? Now that I'm here, I wouldn't have it any other way. But still, I got to tell you, I see the spotlight, and no, it's not right. I simply can't resist its call. For some nuns, it's bingo at the parish hall. Turn up the spotlight, and I have a ball. I lose my head then, I know I'm dead when I start to hear that laughter roll. Please forgive me, but don't you know this is much more fun than bingo. Oh, I love this part. Turn on the spotlight, 'cause when I've got life, I'm a barrel full of fun. I'm your right, Reverend Mama, say hello, Dolly Lama. Do you get it? Hello, Dolly Lama. I'm your right, Reverend Mama. Right, Reverend Mother. Superior nun, oh yeah.
Someone's turning out to be a regular middler out here.
Was she a Reverend Mother, too?
Not quite, honey.
Oh. Oh, look, lilacs.
That's nice, honey.
No.
Oh, real lilacs, yeah. They're so beautiful. Where'd they come from?
Oh, there's a note. From the ladies of the Hadassah group.
Oh.
Oh, and they're writing in Hebrew. That's kind of like ancient Latin. I'll read it.
Okay.
הן מאוד עצובות לשמוע על המוות של כל הנזירות, אבל הן מאוד שמחות לשמוע שנגייס את כל הכסף ונצליח לקבור אותן. מזל טוב!
Oh, I know that one.
How nice. That's so sweet of them.
Yeah.
Bring back such wonderful memories. Remember my first romance? I was putting on a ballet in my backyard when I fell in love with the dance.
Time I smell lilacs, I remember that very special day when the bishop came and gave me my new name. Hubert. Thought I was gonna die.
Wait a minute, Amnesia, I've got an idea. If lilacs make us remember things that happened long ago, maybe the fragrance can take you backwards in time to a place you know.
I can't remember who. Sorry.
You tried.
It was a good thought.
It was a good try.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. both.
I'm gonna be right at this bike in just a second. I'll get you, my pretties, and your mangy little dog, too.
Robert Ann.
Yeah, I know.
Robert Ann. This is not the Wizard of Oz. Who do you think you are, Margaret Hamilton?
Oh, no, I'm Dazelle. I can't even say it. Adele Dazim. Yeah, you want to listen? So if you care to find me, look to the western sky. Something like that.
Get off of that right now.
All right. We can't all travel by bubble.
Well,
Okay.
Get that thing off of your head now, too. What is it?
Listen,
What is this?
this is important. I need to talk to you because I was in the girls' locker room and I found this, and we might need to talk about it.
What is it?
It's
Starbucks?
just, I'll let you know about it.
Can I like?
Yeah.
No.
I can let you know.
Hubert, get them ready for the first act finale.
All right, girls,
Yes,
let's
never
look
mind
at things.
this.
Come on.
We can talk about it later if you need some
oh.
pointers. All right? Yeah. Okay.
Now hurry up now. I need that thing out here for the first act
Okay.
finale.
Okay. Whoop.
I almost slipped.
We are having some technical difficulties here. Okay.
In the center.
Yeah.
Get that
Leo,
stuff
take
out
it
there.
out of here.
Okay.
Get that
All right.
out of
All
here.
right. Yes, ma'am.
Now hurry up. Well, there'll just be a moment. They'll be getting ready for the first act finale here. I'm sure they won't be a moment. But let's see what they have here anyway. I guess it's not Starbucks. Making a fuss. Well, what is it? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Jungle Rush Poppers. Well, that sounds festive. I wonder if something's going to pop out at me. Well, let's see. Oh, no, it says remove cap, let stand, aroma will develop. Well, I wonder what kind of aroma. Maybe it's bananas or pineapples or something. Let's take a look. Remove cap, allow to stand. Oh, that smells terrible. Oh, that's awful. Oh, it's getting a little warm in here, don't you think? There must be this the thingy here. Well, I can't see what the girls are doing with this stuff. It smells terrible. It's just awful. At least I think it did. Yep. It smells pretty bad. I can't see what the girls are doing with this stuff. It can't possibly be good for you. Well, oh, folks, I'm sure there'll just be another minute. You know, it's getting hot in here. Well, it must be the lights. Oh, the pretty lights. Okay, there'll just be another minute. Oh, no. It's just a minute. Oh, no. Wait. Just give me a minute and I'll get it. Oh, I said it. Shortly, we'll be getting back to Nunsense. Oh, no. Flash nun. Woo! No, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Nun. What show is this anyway? Oh, hey, have you ever tried this stuff? This stuff is wonderful. Oh, hey, you, have you ever tried this? It's wonderful. I'm going to take some of this back to the convent with me. Well, I think I'll mosey back up to the bar here. nun goes into a bar. Well, let's just sit back and watch a couple of butch nuns dance. Oh, did I say that? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Come in. Oh, look at this. Oh, oh, I'm Robert Ann, driving the convent car. You know, she doesn't fool me for a minute. You know, I know she's trying to take over the show. Oh, no! It's a miracle. Somebody call me a donkey and get me to the manger. Well, uh-oh, I'm stuck. I really am stuck. Well, don't nobody try to come up and help me or not. Oh, never mind, I'll do it myself, just like the little redhead. Oh, let's see. Don't look. This is the hard part here. Oh, yeah. Oh, almost there. Oh, oh. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Nemo! Oh, all right. Everybody into the pool. Free Willy! Free Willy! You know, it is hot in here. Don't you just hate these heated pools?
Reverend Mother!
Oh, Hubert, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Turn off that spotlight!
Oh, wait, I'm not quite.
Oh, yes, you are.
Jesus,
Oh, could you die? Let's go.
Oh, what's going on?
Reverend Mother got high!
I could have told her that stuff makes you fly.
You're gonna fry.
Oh, hey, now I didn't tell her to use it.
Put on these shoes. Come on, all of you. There's been a slight change in what's about to ensue.
But I thought we planned this song for Act 2.
Well, we did, but it's not. We gotta do it now.
Oh, yes.
If ever you are tempted to transgress, remember this.
Hubert!
An idle mind is where the devil works. So in my analysis, if busy hands are happy hands, then dancing feet are bliss. So tackle that temptation with a time step, not a one step or a two step, but a time step. Step, shuffle, hop, step, a lap, I'll change in your tap shoes. You can chase the devil out and shout the good news. So tackle that temptation with a time step before temptation tackles you. I said,
Tackle that temptation with a time step. Not a one step or a two step, but a time step. And if that's not enough, we're going to shuffle off the buffalo. Tackle that temptation with a time step before temptation tackles you.
there you go, Robert. You're doing it. Not yet. Now. Good job. Woo! Woo!
we expected.